business. Members, under motions and resolutions, without objection, all measures reported from committee will be given their second reading. All measures reported from committee will be given their second reading. Members, also without objection, should have also without objection, Senate Rule 29.3b will be suspended for AB 52. Members, at the request of the author, file item 57 and file item 93 will both be moved to inactive. File item 57 and 93 moved to the inactive file. Members, I want to read a number of bills that are at the desk. If you are a floor manager, these bills are eligible to be taken up at this time. AB 153, AB 1955, AB 2036, AB 226, AB 2780. If you are a floor manager, please notify the desk, and these bills are ready to be taken up at this time. Members, we are going to begin with Senator Liu. Without reference to file, AB 1987. Without reference to file. Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 1987 by Assemblymember Ma, enacting to public retirement systems.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Members, AB 1987 will protect taxpayers by preventing many egregious types of pension abuse like spiking and double dipping. Under AB 1987, employees will no longer be able to cash out years of vacation time, annual leave, personal leave, and/or sick leave to spike their pensions. Employees will no longer be able to include golden handshakes in their pensions. Retirement systems, for the first time, will have oversight power to deny pension spiking. AB 1987 also prohibits double dipping by prohibiting an employee from retiring on Friday and then be rehired on Monday with a pension check. AB 1987 requires employees to have at least a 6-month break in service. The amendments delay the sit-out date to address cost concerns, add intent language, and clarify what is considered special compensation. The bill has received no votes, and I ask for your support on this bill.
Is there any discussion or debate? Senator DeSaulnier.
Thank you, Madam President. I just briefly wanted to thank everyone who is involved in this bill, the author's office, her staff, the consultants, the committee consultant staff, people within labor movement, and people who are opponents, quite frankly, to many of what was in the bill. It was never my intention to go after vested rights of current employees, nor was it my intention to be part of, which is unfortunate, I think, right now, an attack on public employees. As we saw earlier today, we all know that the vast majority of public employees in California do their work, do it in a professional manner, and aren't the people that were the genesis of this particular bill. So I just wanted to put that in there. I would urge an aye vote to this amended bill that will help at least begin the discussion about how we can make the retirement system in these 20 counties sustainable for future generations.
Is there any other discussion or debate? Seeing none, Secretary, call the roll.
Onnested. Aye. Alquist. Aye. Ashburn. Blakesley. Aye. Calderon. Cedillo. Cogdill. Aye. Corbett. Correa. Aye. Denham. Aye. DeSaulnier. Aye. Ducheney. Dutton. Aye. Emerson. Aye. Flores. Hancock. Aye. Herman. Aye. Hollingsworth. No. Huff. Aye. Kehoe. Leno. Liu. Aye. Lowenthal. Aye. Negrete McLeod. Oropesa. Padilla. Pavley. Price. Aye. Romero.
Aye.
Aye. Runner. Aye. Simidian. I. Steinberg. Strickland. I. Walters. I. Wiggins. Wolk. I. Wright. I. Wyland. I. Yee.
Call the absentees.
Ashburn. Calderon. Cedillo. Corbett. I. Ducheney. Flores. Kehoe. I. Leno. Negrete McLeod. Oropesa. Padilla. Pavley. I. Steinberg. Wiggins. Yee. Yee, aye.
Ayes 27, noes 1. The bill is passed. Members, under motions and resolutions, at the request of the author, file item 53, AB 2137, is moved to the inactive file. Additionally, without objection, Senate Rule 29.3B will be suspended for AB 2358 and AB 1741. Senator Onestad, are you prepared to take up AB 1431?
Correct.
Secretary, please read AB 1431.
Do I need to move for amendments, Madam Chair?
Senator Onestad, please proceed.
There are amendments at the desk. I move they be adopted for AB 1431.
Without objection,
And then I request unanimous consent to suspend Senate Rule 29.3 to take up file item 139, which is Assembly Bill 1431 in mock-up form.
without objection, such will be the order. Senator Onestad, are you prepared to take that up at this time?
I am.
Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 1431 by Assemblymember Hill, enacting to geologists and geophysicists.
Madam President, members, this bill passed out on unanimous consent and went to the Assembly where it got chaptering amendments. There were no significant changes. And it adds the word geologist to the title of the Board of Professional Engineers and Land Surveyors and increases the board from 13 to 15 members. I request your aye vote.
Is there any discussion or debate? Is there any objection to using the unanimous roll call? Seeing none, ayes 37, noes 0. The bill is passed. Senator Wyland, are you prepared to take up file item 3?
Yes, I am, Madam President. Thank you.
Secretary, please read file item 3.
Assembly Bill 2036 by Assemblymember Bill Berryhill, enacting to public contracts.
Thank you, Madam President. Members, this is AB 2036. It was discussed a couple of days ago and improved. What it does is provide for the ability of small contractors to get plans to make bids. In this method, there would be no cost to those contractors if they use the electronic version. If they do not make the bid, there will be no cost to them. Urge your aye vote.
Is there any discussion or debate on this item? Is there any objection? Secretary, call the roll.
Onestad. Aye. Alquist. Aye. Ashburn. Blakesley. Aye. Calderon. Cedillo. Cogdill. Aye. Corbett. Aye. Correa. Aye. Denham. Aye. DeSaulnier. Aye. Ducheney. Dutton. Emerson. Aye. Flores. Hancock. Aye. Harmon. Aye. Hollingsworth. Aye. Huff. Aye. Kehoe. Leno. Liu. Aye. Lowenthal. Aye. Negrete McLeod. Aye. Oropesa. Padilla. Aye. Pavley. Aye. Price. Aye. Romero.
Aye.
Aye. Runner. Aye. Smidian. Aye. Steinberg. Strickland. Aye. Walters. Aye. Wiggins. Wolk. Aye. Wright. Aye. Wyland. Aye. Yee.
Call the absentees.
So it's Ashburn, Calderon, Ashburn, aye. Calderon, Cedillo, Ducheney, Dutton, aye. Dutton, aye. Flores, Kehoe, aye. Leno, Oropesa, Steinberg, Wiggins, Yee.
Ayes 30,
Yee, aye.
ayes 31, no 0. The bill is passed. Senator Cedillo? Senator Cedillo? Not at his desk. Members, do we have a floor manager for AB 153? AB 153 is eligible. Do we have a floor manager for Senator Kehoe? Which item?
Madam President, file item 48, if
File item
with your permission.
48.
48.
Secretary, please read. File item 48.
Assembly Bill 1923 by Assemblymember Evans, enacting to energy.
Thank you, Madam President. Members, this is a reconsideration item. It authorizes the Public Utilities Commission to use existing research and development funds within the CSI, the California Solar Initiative, to support research, development, and demonstration of anti-theft technology for solar energy systems. The bill gives the PUC express statutory authority to use these funds and help protect the public investment in solar power and solar roofs. Ask for your aye vote.
Is there any discussion or debate? Seeing none, Secretary, call the roll.
Onnested? Alquist? Aye. Ashburn? Blakesley? Ashburn, no. Blakesley? Aye. Calderon? Cedillo? Cogdill? No. Corbett? Aye. Correa? No. Denham? No. DeSaulnier? Aye. Ducheney? Dutton? Emerson? No. Flores? Hancock? Aye. Harmon? No. Hollingsworth? No. Huff? No. Kehoe? Aye. Leno? Liu? Aye. Lowenthal? Aye. Negrete McLeod? No. Oropesa? Padilla? Pavley? Aye. Price? Aye. Romero?
Aye.
Aye. Runner? No. Smidian? Aye. Steinberg? Strickland? No. Walters? No. Wiggins? Wolk? Wright? Aye. Wyland? No. Yee.
Call the absentees.
Onnested? No. Calderon? Cedillo? DeChaney? Dutton? No. Flores? Leno? Oropesa? Padilla? Steinberg? Wiggins? Wolk? Aye. Yee. Yee, aye.
Ayes 15, noes 15. Senator Kehoe moves a call. Do we have a floor manager for AB 1955? Senator Liu, for what purpose do you seek recognition?
The Senate Human Services Committee needs to meet off the floor to hear one bill in room 3191.
Senate Human Services Committee in 3191. Please adjourn to that room. Measures will go on call while that one measure is being heard. AB 2036. AB 2036. Do we have a floor manager? AB 2780. Do we have a floor manager for 2780? Members, we have dispensed with AB 2036. Senator Wolk, are you prepared to take up some items at this time?
I have concurrence bills.
Absolutely. We can go to unfinished business. Which item?
I have no file number. SB 1214, Crisis Nurseries.
We do not have an SB 1214 at the desk eligible. Yes,
They're on the way.
Members, we have not yet received any Senate bills today. Stay tuned. Is there any other member who has an item to be taken up at this time? Reference to file, Senator Huff is the floor manager for AB 153. Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 153 by Assemblymember Hernandez, enacting to water and declaring the urge thereof to take effect immediately.
Thank you, Madam President. Members, AB 153 is needed to correct an omission made back in November when the legislature passed SB X72, the water bond. Two words, programs and activities, are inadvertently left out, and AB 153 simply restores them. We all appreciate the sensitive nature regarding precise language of water bond, and we're not opening new ground here. This language has been vetted by interested parties. There's total agreement that these words are left out by alleged counsel. The phrase project, programs, and activities has been written into previous bonds, and the phrase has a well-established definition or meaning in not only our California codes, but federal codes and city ones as well. I would appreciate your support and ask for your aye vote.
Is there any discussion or debate? Senator Wolk.
Thank you. I would urge a no vote on this item. The government code is clear about the use of bond language and what it is to be used for, and that is for actual construction of projects and not for something called activities. Activities is what got us into trouble with the first bond and led to a number of pork projects being thrown in, because activities is not a word that's defined anywhere and could be used for PR, for lunches, for travel. It's bad process. If we're going to try and rewrite the bond so that it will pass in 2 years, this is not a good way to begin with this last-minute special interest suggestion. It happens to be a very good project. It doesn't need this extra push to which, frankly, just as continuation of the bad process. I urge a no vote.
Is there any other discussion or debate? Seeing none, Senator Huff, you may close.
Thank you. Members, this is a very significant issue. The #1 Superfund cleanup site in the nation and in the state is in the San Gabriel Valley. It has to do with a huge aquifer down there that has been polluted over the years. They've identified the polluting sources. We've recovered about $500 million. Unfortunately, that's slightly less than half of the price tag to clean this up. So the degree that we want to store more water in reservoirs, to the degree that we want to use those resources already available to us to manage our water flow, we've absolutely got to clean this up. This is something that on the Assembly side, they thought the language is in there as it's been in previous bonds. This is not earth-shaking. It's not changing the law or anything. It's merely defining what was thought to be in there already so that we can leverage this for additional federal funds to help get this cleaned up. The state to date has put in less than about 1% of what is necessary to get this done. I ask for your aye vote.
Is there any other discussion or debate? Seeing none, Secretary, call the roll.
Onstead? No. Alquist? Aye. Ashburn? Aye. Blakesley? Calderon? Cedillo? Cogdill? Aye. Corbett? No. Correa? Denham? Aye. DeSaulnier? No. DeChaney? Aye. Dutton? Aye. Emerson? Flores? Hancock? No. Harmon? Aye. Hollingsworth? Aye. Huff? Aye. Kehoe? Aye. Leno? Liu? Lowenthal? Aye. Negrete McLeod? Aye. Oropesa? Padilla? Aye. Pavley? Aye. Price? Aye. Romero?
Aye.
Aye. Runner? Smidian? Steinberg? Strickland? Aye. Walters? Aye. Wiggins? Wolk? No. Wright? Aye. Wyland? I Yee.
Call the absentees.
Blakesley. Aye. Calderon. Cedillo. Correa. Aye. Emerson. Flores. Leno. Liu. Oropesa. Runner. Smidian. Steinberg. Wiggins. Yee.
Ayes 22, noes 5 on the urgency. Ayes 22, noes 5 on the measure. Senator Huff moves a call. Without reference to file, AB 2780. Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 2780 by Assembly Member Solario, enacting to workers' compensation, declaring their service to take effect immediately.
Thank you, Madam President. This item just passed out of the Labor and Industrial Relations Committee on a bipartisan vote. The item by Assemblymember Solario authorizes the Department of Industrial Relations to share workers' compensation claims data with the Department of Health Care Services to improve the ability of health care services to recover Medi-Cal costs that should have been paid by workers' compensation insurers. Federal law requires the Medi-Cal program to recover overpayments. Toward this end, the Department of Health Care Services is already authorized to recover Medi-Cal overpayments, but the Department does not have the authority to review workers' compensation claims data until these cases are being adjudicated. This bill allows the data to be shared early in the process, allows for increased cost recoveries, and reduces the paperwork requirements for Medi-Cal and workers' compensation insurers. The bill is supported by the CSAC Excess Insurance Authority, the health management systems of the California applicants' attorneys. There is no known opposition. I would ask for your aye vote.
Is there any discussion or debate? Seeing none, Secretary, call the roll.
Onnested. Aye. Alquist. Aye. Ashburn. Aye. Blakesley. Aye. Calderon. Cedillo. Cogdill. Aye. Corbett. Aye. Correa. Aye. Denham. Aye. DeSaulnier. Aye. Ducheney. Aye. Dutton. Aye. Emerson.
Bernie, I do not.
Flores. Hancock. Harmon. Hollingsworth. Aye. Huff. Aye. Kehoe. Aye. Leno. Aye. Liu. Lowenthal. Aye. Negrete McLeod. Aye. Oropesa. Padilla. Pavley. Aye. Price. Aye. Romero.
Aye.
Aye. Runner. Smidian. Aye. Steinberg. Strickland. Aye. Walters. Aye. Wiggins. Wolk. Aye. Wright. Aye. Weiland. Aye. Yee.
Call the absentees.
Calderon. Cedillo. Emerson. Aye. Flores. Hancock. Harmon. Liu. Oropesa. Padilla. Aye. Runner. Aye. Steinberg. Wiggins. Yee. Yee. Aye.
Ayes 30, no 0 on the urgency. Ayes 30, no 0 on the measure. Senator DeSaulnier moves a call. Senator Lowenthal, for what purpose do you rise?
For the purpose of requesting a waiver of Joint Rule 61 to permit amendments of AB 1718.
Members, this is a request from Senator Lowenthal to waive the Joint Rule 61 in order to do amendments to AB 1718. A roll call is required. Secretary, call the roll. It requires 27 votes.
Onnested. No. Alquist. Aye. Ashburn. Blakesley. No. Calderon. Cedillo. Cogdill. No. Corbett. Aye. Correa. Aye. Denham. DeSaulnier. Aye. Ducheney. Aye. Dutton. Emerson. No. Flores. Hancock. Harmon. Hollingsworth. No. Huff. No. Kehoe. Aye. Leno. Aye. Liu. Aye. Lowenthal.
Aye.
Aye. Negrete McLeod. I. Oropesa Padilla. I. Pavley. I. Price. I. Romero. I. Runner. No. Semidian. I. Steinberg. Strickland. No. Walters. Wiggins. Wolk. I. Wright. I. Wyland. Yee. Ashburn, no.
Call the absentees.
Calderon. Cedillo. Denham. No. Dutton. Flores. Hancock. Harmon. Oropesa. Steinberg. Walters. Wiggins. Wyland. No. Yee.
Ayes 17, noes 11. The motion is defeated. Senator Lowenthal? Does any member have an item to be taken up at this time? Members, we have a number of bills on call. We still have Human Services meeting, but we're going to go ahead, lift the call, and we will replace the call if necessary, but we can start working through additional members who may have been off the floor when the original bill was heard and that call made. Members, under motion and resolutions, without objection, pursuant to Joint Rule 33.1, Joint Rule 61B, 16 will be suspended for Assembly Bill 1633. This request has been approved by the Rules Committee. Members, Human Services Committee has adjourned. Members, all members, please return to the Senate chamber. We are going to lift calls at this time. Unanimous consent on the last item. Yes. Members, we are going to lift calls. Human Services has concluded. All members should be on the Senate floor. File item 110, call the absentees.
Ashburn. Correa. Liu. Oropesa. Pavley. Wiggins.
Ayes 18, noes 15. Senator Wright replaces the call.
Flores, node, aye.
Ayes 19, noes 14. Senator Wright replaces the call. File item 106, call the absentees.
Calderon. Negrete McLeod. Oropesa. Wiggins.
Ayes 18, noes 17. Senator DeSaulnier replaces the call. File item 111, call the absentees.
Negrete McLeod. Oropesa. Semidian. Wiggins.
Ayes 17, noes 18. Senator DeSaulnier replaces the call. File item 116, call the absentees. This is an urgency measure.
Blakesley. Harmon. Oropesa. Strickland. Wiggins. Harmon, no.
Do you want this dead? Did you go through everything?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Ayes 23, noes 12 on the urgency. Ayes 23, noes 12 on the measure. The measure is defeated. File item 118, call the absentees. This is an urgency measure.
Oropesa. Wiggins.
Ayes 23, noes 14 on the urgency. Ayes 23, noes 14 on the measure. Senator Yee replaces the call. AB 1542, without reference to file, call the absentees.
Ashburn. Blakesley. Cedillo. Correa. DeSaulnier. Aye. Emerson. Hancock. Harmon. No. Huff. Kehoe. Aye. Leno. Aye. Liu. Lowenthal. Aye. Oropesa. Pavley. Aye. Price. Price, aye. Runner. No. Smidian. Aye. Steinberg. Strickland. No. Wiggins. Wolk. Aye. Wright. Aye. Wyland. Aye. Yee.
Ayes 18, noes.
Blakesley, aye. Correa, aye. Liu, aye.
Ayes 21, noes 9 on the urgency. Ayes 21, noes 9 on the measure. Senator Alquist replaces the call. File item 121. Call the absentees.
Ashburn. Cedillo. Cedillo, aye. Correa. No. DeSaulnier. Aye. Emerson. Harmon. No. Huff. No. Kehoe. Aye. Lowenthal. Aye. Oropesa. Pavley. Aye. Price. Aye. Runner. No. Smidian. Aye. Steinberg. Wiggins. Wolk. Wright. Wolk, aye. Wright. Yee.
Call the absentees.
Ashburn, no. Emerson, no. Oropesa. Steinberg. Wiggins. Wright. Yee.
Ayes 18, noes 16. Senator Flores replaces the call. Without reference to file, AB 1011, call the absentees.
Calderon. Aye. Cedillo. Duchesne. Hancock. Liu. Oropesa. Padilla. Aye. Steinberg. Wiggins. Wright. Negrete McLeod, no to aye. Correa. Correa is an aye.
Ayes 17, noes 14. Senator Lowenthal replaces the call. File item 115, call the absentees.
Ashburn. Cedillo. Emerson. Oropesa. Steinberg. Wiggins.
Ayes 20, noes 13.
Ashburn, no. Emerson, no. Correa, we have his aye.
Ayes 20, noes 15. Senator Alquist replaces the call. File item 48, call the absentees.
Calderon. Aye. Cedillo. Duchesne. Flores. Duchesne, aye. Flores. Aye. Leno. Oropesa. Padilla. Steinberg. Wiggins. Correa, we have as no.
Ayes 18, noes 15. Senator Kehoe replaces the call. Members, just as a reminder, if you have already voted, your name will not be called. This is only calling the absentees. Only respond unless you wish to change your vote. You cannot vote 2 times. Senator Flores, for what purpose do you rise?
Madam Chair, is that a new policy of the Senate?
It is a wise policy of the Senate.
Thank you.
Since probably statehood. AB 153, file item 1, call the absentees. This is an urgency measure.
Calderon. Aye. Cedillo. Emerson. Aye. Flores. Aye. Leno. Aye. Liu. Aye. Oropesa. Runner. Smidian. Steinberg. Wiggins. Yee. Runner, aye. Leno, aye to no.
Ayes 27, no 6 on the urgency. Ayes 27, no 6 on the measure. The bill is passed. AB 2780, without reference to file. Call the absentees.
Calderon, Cedillo, Flores, aye. Hancock, Harmon, aye. Liu, aye. Oropesa, Steinberg, Wiggins. Calderon, aye.
Ayes 34, no 0 on the urgency. Ayes 34, no 0 on the measure. The bill is passed. Is there any other member that has an item to be taken up either under without reference to file, unfinished business, or Assembly Bill third reading file, or Senate Bills third reading file? Members, we are waiting for a few items to be returned from the Assembly. Senator Liu. Senator Liu, for what purpose do you rise?
It's AB 12.
AB 12? Mm-hmm. We are checking to see if the desk has this bill in our position. Senator Liu, that bill is being amended as we speak. It is not eligible to be taken up at this time. Senator Cedillo, are you prepared to take up file item 59?
With pleasure.
Secretary, please read file item 59.
Assembly Bill 1983 by Assemblymember Tirico, enacting to taxation.
File item 59.
Members, this bill is a companion bill to the efforts by Assemblymember Tirico over his career to make sure that for young women, young families who for whatever reason decide to surrender their children, that there are resources available for the state to administer those programs. This program has been in place and lost its funding in 05. This program, this Safely Surrender Baby Fund, will be added as one of the options that taxpayers can use to create a fund to administer this program. If you care about the life of abandoned children, and I know all of us do, you will vote for this very thoughtful and considerate measure. I ask for an aye vote.
Is there any discussion or debate? Seeing none, Secretary, call the roll.
Onnested, aye. Alquist, aye. Ashburn, Blakesley, Calderon, Cedillo, aye. Cogdill, aye. Corbett, aye. Correa, aye. Denham, DeSaulnier, DeCheney, Dutton, Emerson, aye. Flores, aye. Hancock, Harmon, aye. Hollingsworth, aye. Huff, aye. Kehoe, Leno, aye. Liu, aye. Lowenthal, aye. Negrete McLeod, aye. Oropesa, Padilla, aye. Pavley, aye. Price, aye. Romero, aye. Runner, aye. Semidian, Steinberg, Strickland, Walters, Wiggins, Wolk, aye. Wright, aye. Wyland, aye. Yee. Yee, aye. Strickland, aye. Calderon, aye. Blakesley, aye. Dutton, aye. Semidian, aye. DeSaulnier, aye.
Ayes 30, no 0. The bill is passed. Members, the Appropriations Committee will now meet in room 3191. Members of the Appropriations Committee, please proceed to room 3191. Take a brief recess. We are asking everybody to stay on the red carpet. You may go into the lounges, but do not go to your offices. Sergeants, please ensure that this is observed. Appropriations Committee is meeting. They have 5 bills to hear, so they should not be delayed significantly long. We are asking all members to please stay on the red carpet. We will be in a brief recess. We will reconvene upon the adjournment of the Appropriations Committee. Senate is now in recess.